I don't even know what's going on. He's snapping.
Welcome back to another episode of Nihon Rush Hour. It's your boy Solaris here with
Caesar, man, bro. Finally, everybody's been asking us to do this for a while now. We're checking out the old school RAPSTAR ciphers. Today we're starting with the special cipher from 2024.
Yes, sir, which features Yellowbucks, LEX, Seeda, Archite, Ralph, and it's, you know, beat by
On the wave.
So we're gonna go ahead and check that out. This is our first time watching it, and
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, let's see what this is, man. Let's see what this is.
Ooh, we farewell, we farewell.
But
scars, what? 言葉には責任を持つ俺テパのラップ覚えてるあの時の例は出番を待つピアしたいヘイターの数それくらいの格好でやる人の噂話ヘイメッセージ決まっと
I like the difference that Seeda always brings with his verses. You never know what to expect.
Yeah, he's always doing something a little
like this
different.
is a completely like kind of like the opposite of his energy in the latest cipher. 2025. He's more like up high energy.
Yeah.
This one it's like very mellow. But I love what he's saying, you know. He takes responsibility for his words. His rap is ironclad, bro. It's iron, it's steel, it's strong.
Yes.
I remember, and it means that when he says it, he means it. It's not something that, he just doesn't say things randomly.
Word is bond.
Word is bond. He says, I remember waiting for my turn back then. I want to increase the number of haters. But he remembers being an underdog.
Yeah.
In the sidelines, watching other people do it, you know? But because he believes that, you know, the more you hate on him, the more successful he is, bro. So I want to increase the number of haters, bro.
Yeah.
That's just like
That's gangster.
straight talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
東京までストリートハスラーのマインドゼロからでも金を生み出せるゲッタと走れるこの道をこの長いチャンピオンロードベスト
I just love the delivery. Champion road.
It's like whisper rap.
Yeah, he's whispering. He said, born in Tokyo with a hustler's mindset. Even from zero, I can make money, get the dough. That's like that Tokyo state of mind.
Yeah.
You know, they say that about New York state of mind. Like the New York people are hustlers and all that, right?
Yeah.
He's saying that he's from Tokyo. He's also has that state of mind.
That's just big city attitude.
Yeah, that's what any metropolis, right?
Yeah.
She's from zero. He can from what do you call it? From 0 to 100.
Yeah, 0 to 100.
Yeah. He says, get the dough. You know, dough in English, it's double entendre because dough is bread, but also bread also means
money.
Money. So
I can still run this long champion's road.
Yeah.
You know, he's saying he's still in the game. Don't count him out. He's still about it like a boxer.
Yeah.
Like Rocky.
Like Rocky, bro.
Scars, big scars, kids got kids who not in the story.
I stopped it quickly because that's a dope ass bar. Because you were talking about boxer like Rocky.
Yeah.
He said, I can still run this long champion's road. Not a rap star, I'm the GOAT, no matter what you ask. Now, I think this bar has a double meaning because the GOAT, that title, G-O-A-T, was actually first used for Muhammad Ali. And, you know, boxers, you talk about Rocky, they always run, you know, like take these long runs to train the champion, you know, they run. Their road work. So he's a champion, he's a fighter, you know, and that's also what makes him the GOAT, because to be the best, you have to keep working hard. Amazing, man.
Perseverance.
I love that.
Yeah.
He's talking to the RAPSTAR, the participants.
Yeah.
He said, the industry's always looking for your replacement. There's no time to relax. If you relax, somebody else is working harder. Yeah,
you can't get complacent. You have to act.
Yeah, 1 in 6,000 sees your will, bro. You have to fight your way to the top, man. Please, spit on it before you put it in.
Yo. Hey, yo.
Pause. But damn, Raph, this guy just doesn't even warm up to anything, dude. Just went straight in for it, bro. I don't just turn defeat into a springboard. even if you jump up, the ending is still a fall, bro. That's so deep. He's saying that, you know how people say, yo, you know, my mistakes, I'll bounce back from my mistakes, whatever. He's saying no, like when he makes a mistake, like he takes accountability. He's not just brushing it off like, oh, I took an L, whatever. He's like, even if you jump up, the ending is still a fall. So he's saying that like,
He's saying
his
what goes up comes down.
What goes up comes down?
Even if you have a high moment, you're gonna. It's reality. It's always temporary.
It's always temporary, and also like, you know, he's not about that like fake lying to himself like, yo, that reality doesn't exist. You know, people, like I said, people start believing their own hype. You know, I can never do anything wrong. Nothing could ever happen to me.
Yeah.
And then so if you always take your defeats into springboard, but you don't learn from them, you're eventually gonna crash, bro. And you're gonna crash bad.
Yeah, you can't be hot forever.
Man.
7分の1掴み取る前の石バネにしない敗北バネ立って落ちるのが落ちならつにくに変えて歩き続けるよこの銀行ならまる先明けない夜が明けた時に目をつむってた奴ら目がくらみ瞬きせず現実を直視結果じゃなく過程だと知る若月
When the endless night finally breaks, those who kept their eyes closed will be blinded. That's crazy. Because it goes back to that Seeda thing where it's about working hard. Like when daylight breaks in the morning, those who are closed will be like the ones that don't see success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like when the night, like when the struggle is done and the spotlight's finally on you, you're gonna go blind from how bright that spotlight
How bright?
is.
You're not ready. Like, you know when they say that meme, like, yo, the light was too bright.
Yeah.
So you'll be blinded because you that's such a deep part, because when you close your eyes, right, your eyes they're dilated, right? Because the darkness.
Yeah.
So when the light comes on, that's why you go blind quickly, because your eyes are like they're too dilated.
Yeah,
right. So the sun's blinding you. So that's a double entendre, literally, because that's what happens with the daylight light thing. But also stardom. If you're not working hard and you're not focused and all that kind of stuff, when it's time for you to shine, you're gonna struggle, man.
Yeah.
Such a crazy bar.
Like the sun.
And he says, I stare reality in the face without blinking, bro. He stares at the spotlight without blinking. And then at dawn, I'll know it's the process, not the result, that matters, bro. For him, it's the process, bro. He loves the process because the process is how you define yourself. Even if you listen to like our athletes like LeBron, Curry, when they talk about how they stay so good all the time, they always say the process was what's important.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's the sun. The sun's the star. A star is blinding. Star is the sun.
This guy's, Solaris is going crazy right now.
みこしを担ぎ飽きたら下ろすの繰り返し焦んじゃねえ use believe me 頼れるのはその汗 OK my life ならばクソ熱い溶けるアイスだから
He's giving knowledge. Raph is teaching these kids, bro. He's teaching these kids. He said they carry a Mikoshi, get bored and drop it on repeat. People who chase after temporary success, like clout and instant fame, whatever, like they're not the ones that are like here to last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's saying that it's like shallow. You know what I mean? Like it's something that you'll.
Yes, it's like it's temporary. Like, you know, just like how when somebody is just like how he makes a line about a shrine, when somebody like prays, they worship today, but then they don't care. They keep dropping it later.
Yeah.
It's the same thing like about somebody who's like an artist that's only based on cloud and emptiness and you know just
there's
mainstream
no
success.
sustenance.
Like soon as you that shine, that momentary shine goes away, you're irrelevant now. It's crazy. This guy is crazy, bro. He's just spitting so much, man. I'm sorry. He said, melting ice so on stage, it's worthless. Drip is what happens when ice melts. It drips. So he's saying, yo, like what you're standing on is like melting ice, right?
Yeah.
So if you on stage, like if you're just standing on like your whole thing that you represent is drip and clothing, whatever, it's useless on stage. Because one, if you're standing on melting ice, you're gonna drown eventually. But also, like your drip and your clothing is not gonna help you on stage. What matters is your skills. And then he says, honestly, newcomers can't pull this off. Be careful, kid. Crazy, bro.
Yeah, he just gives a warning to what not to get lost in the stardom sauce.
Don't get lost in the stardom sauce. All this clothing drip and stuff like that is like useless stuff. What matters is your skill, and don't chase after clout and temporary fame, bro. Ooh, yo, insane. Bold as a one-man man. I surpass your expectation and borders. If you want this position, go ahead, bro. If you want this position, come get it. You know what I'm saying? And I love how he says newcomers. Earlier he said newcomers can't pull this off. So it's kind of like that harsh sensei checking like the
Yeah, exactly.
the student, you know?
He's just announcing that I established myself and my position into where I'm at.
And that success takes time.
Yeah, and that it's hard for you newbies to come in, and just try to jump into it.
Yeah.
ヘラスの子供たちも俺の曲で踊ってるハマりすぎて学校じゃ歌の機種って先生が怒ってる
Classic.
You know what time it is? What time it is, boy? Let's go.
Arshitate time.
Even the kids of legends and haters dance to my songs. Now that's such a flex. He said the kids of legends dance to his songs. And he's not telling a lie, bro. Arshitate, Creeping Nuts, these guys are just so big around the world, man.
Yeah, generational
He said
talent.
they get so into it that schools ban my songs. Teachers are mad. Yo, I don't know if that's a true story though. Architate's kids
I wouldn't even be surprised.
because it's almost like he's taking control of like the youth.
Yeah.
He has power over the youth. You know?
ハメルの笛吹きハレムのビ吹きでブロック女神たちはヘビだが音にタイトにハメルと潮吹きポーカーフェイスだったハレクイームのノリ Crazy. Yo, it's what I said earlier. He said he's the Pied Piper of Hamelin. If anybody knows who Pied Piper is, it's a story, this folktale about this Pied Piper who came to a city that was I think infested with rats. And then he would play his flute and he could get rid of all the rats. But then something happens where eventually they don't pay him, I think, for doing it. So then he uses the flute to make all the kids like into this like in trance mode, and all the kids follow him, and he basically kidnaps all the kids. Ashtai is saying that he's the Pied Piper of Hamelin, that his music is so influential, his flute, his rhymes, his songs so influential that he has taken control of the kids, bro.
Yeah.
And the haters are mad,
He's morphing
bro.
the minds of the youth.
Yeah, that's why the teachers are mad, because he's teaching them like
Real life stuff.
different
Or
perspectives.
experience-based stuff.
He's saying he's wandering in Harlem, near the VIP, somewhere in Harlem, bro. He's around the world, globetrotter. He says the goddesses hate me, but when I fit tightly in the beat, they gush. Yo, he's doing that lyrical cunnilingus. He's in the beat so tightly that he makes the girls get wet, bro. They squirt. He said, even poker face Harley Quinn ends up on top of me, bro. That's such a sick ass bar. Because Harley Quinn is the character from Batman, right? She's like the Joker's kind of partner, love interest. But if you, a lot of times though, she's like this very a symbol of like feminine independence.
Yeah.
And so even Harley Quinn, who doesn't care about any other man and doesn't care about men, whatever, is fawning over him. But at the same time, Harley Quinn literally has card symbols on her face.
Yeah.
So her poker face in English is obviously like when somebody is like bluffing in the game of poker, they can kind of hide their true like what's the word? How do you say that?
They're masking.
They're masking their true emotions. Yeah. So even a girl who masks her true emotions, like Harley Quinn, can't hide how they feel about him. But at the same time, Harley Quinn literally has poker card signs on her face. So she literally is a poker face. Bars, man. Bars.
He's got the girls gushing and Caesar.
Oh, man. Crazy, bro. Try making me your negative role model. This rebellious minstrel, I just got my passport last year, but my songs hit #1 countries I've never even been to. That's so amazing.
Yeah, that's a tough bar. You can't argue against that.
He said,
one.
"Yo, think about it." He said, "Use me as a negative role model, like use me as a role model, like a cautionary tale. Like it's such a dope line though, because being a rap star, obviously means you're a role model, but then some of the stuff you might stand for or your story might not be like the ideal path for an average person to follow.
Yeah.
So he's saying, yo, that's kind of like showing a lot of humility, like, yo, humbleness. Like, yo, like, even though like I'm successful, whatever, don't follow my path, but use me as a negative role model. Maybe take the good that I have and don't take the bad, you know?
Yeah.
And then he said he's a rebellious minstrel, meaning that like, you know, a minstrel like a wandering artist, you know?
Yeah.
But he didn't even he only got his passport last year. But he wanders because his music travels everywhere. That it still follows that whole Pied Piper thing. His music is able to reach all these different places in the world that he hasn't even stepped foot in, bro.
Yeah, he's infiltrated.
Has he ever been to Canada?
I don't know.
Yo, Arshite, you need to come to Canada, bro. Next time Tamai Kosuke comes to Canada, you need to pull up with him, bro.
チャートのトップにピストライフとフローだけがマイノリー、yeah、ファッション雑誌に載らない殺傷なしの経歴でも殺傷能力高いペン携え発展登場一緒外、hey、今じゃ会社するハンドにコスプレだけならマネキン
Oh! Crazy! Crazy, bro. He's insane. I don't appear in fashion mags. My record deals no fake credentials, bro. Like, he's not doing that fashion stuff, that drip, like that rap was talking about. He doesn't care about drip or fashion. He's not showing up in no fashion mags, bro.
Yeah.
He's only here to rap, bro. But he carries a pen with lethal power.
Yeah.
Still developing for life. He's still trying to get better every time. He's still trending. And that, again, that echoes the same thing that Raph was talking about always working hard. I think Seeda also talking about that.
Yeah.
Right? And it takes time. Success takes time. It's not temporary. And he's not bothered or worried about what's the word?
Like fashion. Like
Fashion and consumerism and all that.
The stuff outside. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
he's a hip hop purist, man. He just wants to, you know, be with his pen.
Yeah. And he says, now I'm grateful for my handicaps. If it's just cosplay, you're a mannequin.
You're playing the role of being a rapper.
Yeah, he's saying that if it's just cosplay, like if you're just a mannequin, you know, like you're just a fake because mannequins are plastic. You're completely fake.
Yeah, you're hollow. You're a hollow.
Hollow, and you're also a clone because mannequins are like, you know, all the same. Every single one of them. Or don't be copying other people. Don't be copying other styles. Be true to yourself, bro. That's what everything's about.
Lex booting the pillow.
I don't even know what's going on. He's snapping. Wait.
That was a hard beat switch up.
The girl gets wet on the wave. That's a shout out to Zot on the wave.
Yeah.
Right? But also, the wave is like the trend, like the sound that he's bringing.
Yeah, his wave.
His wave. On the way to becoming the royal king of the main road. He said that he's going to become the king. He's like the future king, you know?
Yeah.
Black Mamba, pump fake, Kobe. Kobe, bro. Kobe Bryant, you know, because his nickname was a Black Mamba. And what he represents also is, you know, not only is he known as one of the GOATs, he also represents working hard, focus, dedication, you know, because Kobe represented that to the fullest, you know?
Big attitude.
Small penis. Yo, that's that Sonsi.
Yeah.
He said, oh man, he's waiting in Venice. Big attitude, small penis, bro. I don't know what to tell you about that bar, bro. That's, you know, we'll leave that open for interpretation, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yo,
look how he's holding the mic. That's crazy. He said, fake guys are pachinko junkies. He's real. If you got complaints, say it to my face. Pachinko is like that game. You ever read Kaiji?
The gambling game over there.
It's like the little balls. Yeah. And I love that because one of my favorite mangas, man. I have to talk about my favorite manga, Kaiji. And in one of the seasons, that was the main thing. He had to figure out a way to win in a pachinko machine. So that's a dope line too, because he's saying these fake guys are just like gambling, you know?
Gambling addicts.
Gambling addict, but just the idea of like they're playing games that are bound to lead to them losing. He's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not he knows he's a real winner. He's not gonna fail. Dope ass bar, man.
口でしろよ女子やな俺最高 NT ラッパーバランスデモが必要だなバカな女やめとけって言ってたよモナリザが貧乏
I'm both the best and lowest rapper. Guess you need a sense of balance. Mona Lisa told me stay away from dumb girls, bro.
Lex, man.
Lex, man.
He came with the.
I'm both the best and the lowest rapper. He's saying he became the best without like forgetting who he is. You know, he still stays true to.
He became the best, but he's still an underdog.
Yeah, he still remembers where he's from, bro.
Yeah.
And Mona Lisa told him, stay away from dumb girls, bro. You know, like that's just like a poetic bar.
Yeah.
聞いてバカだから口でしろよ女子やな俺最高 NT ラッパーバランスデモが必要だなバカな女やめとけって言ってたよモナリザが貧乏人から銀行へ銀行員から審査員税が出るごめんね俺はなるに暇じゃ
Crazy. From a broke man to a banker, from a banker to a judge. Like that's just dope because you know it's a double entendre because you know he went from being poor to rich to a judge. Literally because you know it's just showing like the levels of how he like moved up in society in power and stature, but also yeah he went from being a broke ass rapper to now being a judge in one of the biggest rap competitions, you know.
Yeah.
So it's dope.
It's the
but also he's also a judge also represents somebody in a power authority figure.
Yeah.
So in hip hop, in Japanese hip hop, he's one of the people that gatekeeps.
Yeah.
That decides, you know, who's good, who's bad. If you rappers suck, you go to jail.
Yeah. He has power.
Yeah, he can send these rappers to get some bars. Let's get it.
増えて大衆が俺のさせる大流がそんなうまくねこの業界ほら一発やったし廃止だビーフバカのラップ信者胃もたれしてキャベジン敵は自分の中に
Crazy. Crazy. The industry ain't sweet. Look at all these one-hit wonders.
Game's over.
Yep. In a rap scene full of beefs. Got heartburn. Need some cabagine.
Yeah.
Cabagine is like, I think it's like the Tums version of you know, it's like for your stomach. He said that, yo, there's so much beef in this rap game and he's devouring it all.
Yeah.
You know, this, but at the same time, he's just exposed to so much beef that he needs cabagine, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's
That's
sick of the
nice.
drama. Like, he doesn't want to deal with all the drama.
Yeah.
Or it's a double entendre. It could also mean that he's just, any beef that comes to his way, he destroys it, bro.
Yeah.
He devours
And
it. He
this is
handles it all.
last year, so maybe this is after like the Wiser and Nameduruma, like after Guidance. Because
Interesting.
Guidance came out what?
I
Yeah,
don't
like
know,
somewhere around
2024.
there, like late. Yeah. Exactly.
それが長田とあたり俺の左手にはクラウン外の波に乗って海を越えるメリジャパン上げたプランビジネスパンス誰の番次は誰の番誰が持ってく300万音楽変える悪循環並べよここは日本の真の最
Pause that. Damn! Who's up next? Whose turn is it now? Who's taking that 3 million? Changing music's vicious cycle. Narebayo.
We need that 3 million.
He said Narebayo. It means line up.
Yeah.
He's the judge. Bro. Line up right here. This is the front line of Japan's
Yeah.
scene. This
He's
is where the best will be
gatekeeping.
found. Yeah. And he also said, changing music's vicious cycle. I think that also, like, you know, reminds me of that line earlier when Seeda said they're always looking for your replacement. You know, music is a vicious environment, bro. You got to stay on top of your game. The moment you slip up, somebody else is going to take your spot, bro.
Yeah.
You know? He said, I also want to go back to that line earlier, which we didn't talk about. He said, the enemy's inside myself or maybe around Nagatasho. So I wonder, you know, what goes on around Nagatasho in that place where, like, you know,
Yeah.
is that like maybe it's a governmental district? So
Yeah.
so maybe he's saying that it's
corrupt.
the people in power, like the government and other authority figures.
Yeah.
They might be the enemy from to the people.
Government corruption.
前線俺たちの目がいつも大前提
He said our perspective is always the premise. Because he said this is the front line of Japan's scene. And he said our perspective is always the premise, meaning like, you know, the perspective of Japanese rappers is always sort of like what the reality of society, you know? That's the way I look at that line. It's like whatever hip hop artists sort of rap about and stuff like that is sort of the raw truth. It's the nature and the state of the society they live in. And that's true in any place you go.
Yeah.
The artists, the hip hop artists are always the ones that kind of define and set the tone of like what is really going on in these, you know, in the underworld in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, he's a judge, so his perspective is also going to be determining what succeeds and what doesn't. But that still follows what I'm saying. You know, whatever the zeitgeist is, like it's being determined by the rappers. It's going to be manifested or reflected inside in the rappers, right?
Let us know what you guys thought about, you know, the previous year's special Judge Cypher. Which year did you like more, 2025 or 2024? Let's see what you guys have to say.
That's a good question.
Yeah, let's see what you guys have to say about that. And, you know, stay tuned for more content. Nihon Rush Hour, we're out.
Peace.